Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to Bring in Perspective. This has been a very interesting stream. Please hit that like button. Please like, please subscribe. Please help support this ministry by checking out Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. Lord bless you. Now, this evening, I won't lie to you. This is probably the third time I'm trying to do this because there's been some weird stuff going on with the internet. I was watching a stream earlier with a guy named Andrew Wilson, and he has a big channel called The Crucible. And he knows Dyer, knows him pretty well. He spoke very highly of him, and he was speaking about how he's been trying, this guy Andrew, to try to set up this debate between William Albrecht and Dyer. And a lot of what he was saying was he's really not sure what the deal is, what's all the commotion, what's all the diva stuff happening with William, and like why can't we just figure this out? And so he's basically was saying in so many words, William is the one that's making all the problems here. He's trying to, Andrew's trying to set this up. Let's get it going. Let's figure it out. And he even said earlier I think they had a topic narrowed down. He was just waiting for William to give a date, basically, right? Now, the reason why I say that was what he was saying, because apparently that video is now not up anymore. I can't find it. I don't know what happened to it, right? So, but at the same time, when he was doing a live stream, William Albrecht was doing a live stream, and he had a bunch of his buddies over there, and Sam Shamoun and others, right? And they were trash talking Dyer and also trash talking this guy Andrew. So I wanted to see what was going on, and so I went on to it. I didn't realize when I clicked and scrolled through stuff that Andrew also at some point entered into their live stream, and it was madness, right? So I'm going to go back to some of the beginning here because the end is where it got really vulgar, really bad. I won't be playing that part because it was atrocious. That's probably why Andrew might have took it off, or maybe he's clipping that part out with the bad stuff because it was really bad language going on back and forth, right? But I want to show people the actual truth of how William and Sam are they're just liars. This guy, Andrew, again, he's got really bad language. He's a little bit upfront. He's a little bit crass, but he seemed to be straightforward, and he wanted to get this debate going. And so he goes on to William Albrecht's live stream, and William just right from the start starts attacking him. And so we're going to enter into that, and hopefully this will all make sense as we're watching through it, okay? So let's give this a try like the zillionth time.
Yes.
Yeah, so
you got a big mouth, buddy. You got a big mouth and text.
Real big mouth.
I'd love to see you tell me that to my face, Tiny Man.
I would say it to your face.
I'd love you to tell me that to my face, Tiny Man.
What would you do about it?
I'd love to tell you.
So William is saying something about text back and forth and saying that, Andrew, I would love you to do it to my face. What? And Andrew's like, what would you do? Like, what would William do? Would he beat him up physically? Like, and then listen to this right here. And then at some point, William says, well, I have the read receipt, right? And he's like trying to show, right, his phone. All he has to do is to go up, show his phone and show it. And Andrew says, just show it. But William never actually showed it. He claims it, but he doesn't show it. Watch this.
What would you do about it? What would you do about it, Baldy?
You're big,
what would you do about it, Baldy?
You're a big man behind the screen. You're a big man.
Okay.
You're a big man. You know what?
You're
just as tiny behind the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can we just probably tinier in person?
Yeah,
you're
talking a lot of shit.
You're a big man.
Shit.
I was the one that messaged you last. Listen, Tiny Man. Listen, Tiny Man. I was the one that messaged you last, Tiny Man. You never responded.
So what?
All night.
Time.
So what?
Time.
So
what time did you message?
What time did you message me? Right? Tiny Man, you wouldn't. I mean, all these accusations. So far, Andrew hasn't cussed or done anything at him. He's just trying to have a conversation.
Message me.
Buddy, I could care less. You could have responded today. I don't care. You could have responded.
I didn't see the last message.
You are a coward, Andrew.
We agreed to the debate prompt.
You're a coward, Andrew.
To the debate prompt.
Why is he a coward?
Fraud, and you're a coward. You are a liar. You know what?
What are you talking
read it last
about?
night.
Exactly.
I have the read mark. When you read it last,
I have the read mark. If you have the read mark and you're claiming it, you should be able to put it on the screen and prove it.
Night, you're a fraud, buddy. You're a fraud, buddy.
Show us the read mark.
Fraud.
Show us the read mark.
I can't anymore because you just messaged me right now.
Show us the read mark Andrew, that's timestamp from last night.
Common sense says.
Can we
just
says
message
what?
me
Andrew.
Last? It's going to show the last read stamp.
Bro,
it's not going to show the previous one. So here's what I want you.
Read it then.
I want you to tell the audience where on earth am I lying?
I'll tell you.
Are we not going back and forth?
Tell me when I'm allowed to talk.
Go ahead.
Okay, so here's the first. You mischaracterized this entire thing.
I don't think
here's what actually happened.
Now, Andrew speaks pretty straightforward, and he says, he mentions the word divas, and that's how William is often. He's a big diva. So is Sam, right? And then William starts pontificating, and Andrew's like, I don't, he basically says, F you, watch.
What actually happened is you were being a prima donna, and I told you...
I'm not going to allow you to run your mouth, buddy.
I told
if you're going to try and insult me, you're on my channel. You're not going to insult me here,
Andrew,
you're not going to insult me here, little man.
Try it without the
insults, or you're out of here, buddy.
How about you fuck off? I'll talk how I want.
Okay. Guess what, buddy?
Am I allowed to,
buddy? Get some guts. Try and be a man one day, buddy. Get out of here, buddy.
All right. So now they kick him out. And then William accuses him of cursing him out. Listen to this.
He's going to come here and say F off. He's not, William doesn't have the power to make you F off. How did you even equate that? I'm confused.
I just did. Yep.
So maybe if he's still backstage, he can come up and speak in a civil manner. You can set something up with him.
He can't be civil, brother. He can't be. These people don't know how to act. He insults me in text, says, well, I went to bed. He read the message. The whole day passed today. He never responded.
He claims the read, but he never showed it on the screen. So that tells me William is lying, as William always does. Lies.
And yet I'm the one that is lying, right?
All he had to do was show it on the screen like Andrew asked. Put up or shut up, right?
Rant all you want on your stream, Andrew. Let the audience know how biased you are as you rant on your stream. You do not scare anyone.
Sam says link me.
So now Sam's going to come up.
You do not scare anyone, Andrew.
You
are an internet warrior, a paper tiger. I would tell you in your face. Sure you would, tiny man.
Tiny man.
Sure you would, tiny man.
I just wanted everyone to
check your messenger, Sam.
I wanted
as if William is so big, bad, and tough. Ooh, the big bad William.
I want to have that moment where we get to actually see what he's here for instead of taking shots. Just tell us what you're here for.
He's cursing me out, man. You think I'm going to allow him to curse me out and drop?
He didn't curse him out. He wouldn't let him talk, and he kept on, calling him tiny man, coward, this and that, right? At some point, the guy's gonna say "F you." He didn't curse him out. He just said, "Man, come on, let me talk."
All these F-bombs. He can't even act respectful. Curses me out. He cannot even act respectful. By the way, for people to know, I don't know who it was. Somebody on his end insulted Sam. You think the guy can be unbiased? Really?
No. Earlier, when I was watching it, when it was available, he didn't say anything bad to Sam at the time. Not when I listened.
You see the nastiness, brother?
Yeah, it was her husband. Her husband was insulting me.
Okay, I got you.
Andrew, when you see me face to face, we're going to see what you're going to do. I want you to see, William, be careful, because what they're doing is he's live streaming.
Now, again, Sam just said, if you see me face to face, who are these dudes? These guys are trying to intimidate people now physically. Look at Sam. If I had a pet rock or a pet frog or a one-legged, pigeon, I'd bet money on that over Sam. Look at Sam. Are you kidding? Now Williams look a little bit more, but I mean, I learned years ago, the bigger they are, actually the easier they fall. If you know the right spots. Just because you're big, don't mean you're bad.
I mean, she's live streaming with her husband.
Yep. Goodbye, fellas.
They're trying to use your live stream as click because they're attention whores, they're prostitutes.
Oh my goodness. The Crucible, Andrew Wilson gets a lot of views, way more views than William, bar none, and gets just as many views or more views than Sam, and Sam's got more subscribers. And just like he accuses me or other people, he even accused Jay Dyer the other day of trying to get views. Like, what's wrong with these guys?
Yep.
But the beautiful thing is, you saw, this is what the Eastern Orthodox want to represent them. Eastern Orthodox, these are the guys who want to represent you.
Guy curses me out, calls me all these names, and they want him to be the debate moderator.
Cussed you out, called you names? I didn't hear that. Did you guys hear that? I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. Did you hear that? Nope. Just said to F off, right? That's all he said.
By the way, Zealots Den, it was nice knowing you, brother. You're gone.
Oh, Zealot Zen did that too?
He said that I overreacted. You're gone, buddy.
No,
Don't message me. Don't communicate with me.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gone, buddy.
So someone actually voices their opinion saying he overreacted, which William did, and now they're kicking him out. That's these cultish bullies that you must bow down and kiss their butts. Wow.
Buddy.
Yeah, and see, guys, you see why I call them whores and sluts and I cuss them out? Because when I see dogs, I stoop to their level. So when he used the F word, that's what his husband tells her every night. So, Andrew, we'll see each other one day. We're going to see how brave you are with your smoking and your smile, little feminine tag.
He's a big tough guy.
I know that you and Gay Dyer are gay lovers. That's why Gay Dyer looks to you to bail him out. Because I guess, what was that product? I guess it's not helping.
Oh, Chuck.
Right? So, Andrew, I will see you one day, God willing. God will orchestrate what I see you. We're going to see how brave you are.
What the heck is wrong with this guy? Like, just when I thought I heard it all, I guess apparently not.
Andrew, come back up. Andrew's got the link. Come back up, Andrew.
Bring your husband and put me in my place. But anyway, all he's going to do is manifest like the dog he is. Eastern Orthodox. This is what Fag Dyer did. This is the drama because of queer friar.
If Andrew can behave, Andrew's got the link. He can come back. If
he
he can behave, rather than cursing us out,
he can
behave, rather than cursing us out, rather than insulting and acting that way.
All he said was F off because William wouldn't let him talk. And he talked about prima donna, which look at exactly what they're doing. I mean, it's exactly right.
If you can act, you claim to be a Christian,
Well,
if you can act like one.
Well, you want to trust me? No. He's trying to use this as clickbait to get people on his channel.
Yep. Right.
Dude, go look at his channel. He's got a lot of views. He don't need you, Sam. He don't need you, William. What's wrong with you dudes?
To the level of a female dog, because a female dog in the world is called the bitch. That's what a female dog is.
Yeah, thank the good Lord I didn't curse them out or anything like that.
See, I stoop to.
I may not agree with this Andrew's language and some things here and there, maybe, some differences of Orthodox, whatever. But I'll say that the way that I saw it earlier, he seemed to be legit, wanting to have a real conversation. And this is typical Sam Shamoun, typical William Albrecht. They slander, they gaslight, they lie, they manipulate, they bully, and they are literally their own gods. That's what they are. Now, if you don't bow down and kiss their butts, you're out of here.
To the level of bitches like her. Don't stoop to that level, brother. Be better than me.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's Holy Week.
I'm not good at what William said.
It's Holy Week. Tomorrow is, tomorrow's the, what do you call it? The triumphal entry of our Lord, Palm Sunday.
Yep.
Let me, I came from that world of bitches like her, and I muzzle bitches. So, guys, I'm not the Christian. Pray for me. Andrew, I'll see you one day. I promise you.
Now, listen, I'm not trying to advocate anything at all about physical fighting. Trust me on this, okay? I've had my own shares of stuff in the past. I've had to deal with bullies. I've had to deal with certain things in my life. I'm not trying to advocate anything about fighting. It always should be always, as Mr. Miyagi said, self-defense. Rule number 1, self-defense. Rule number 2, first learn. Rule number 1, self-defense, right? But in this just plain wacky scenario of Mr. William Albrecht and Sammy Buffet, we all know that if this was real life, William might, but Sam no. Sam would ducktail, run, and probably start crying. Like, Sam is such a wannabe everything. He's such a wannabe.
And we're going to see how brave you are.
So Andrew's backstage. Andrew, you going to behave, Andrew?
You know,
You gonna
please,
behave, Andrew?
Andrew,
Nah,
please
Andrew's coming
speak
back up.
civil-
No, he's going to swear, brother. You're wasting your time. Watch, he's going to manifest.
You've been swearing the whole
Please
time,
be civil.
Sam.
Let's just be civil. Just be civil, bro.
There goes-
Okay, so now he's coming back up. Sam's been doing lots of language. Let's see. I haven't seen this yet, so I'm curious what's going to happen. Let's see what happens.
Are you guys going to apologize for threatening to beat me up?
I
That hurt
never
my
threatened.
feelings.
Nobody's threatened to beat
Yeah,
you up.
threatening to beat me
Come
up.
on,
You guys
Andrew,
are really
come on, dude.
mean.
Come on, dude.
It hurt my.
Hey, you
it
suck
hurt
pretty
me
Look,
deep.
Andrew. Look, Andrew.
Did
Did Jay teach you that?
Can we be peaceful?
What?
You cursed me out before anyone else. Can we be peaceful?
Well, you shouldn't. Well, here's the thing, man. All you need to do is let
Here
me
we go.
make my case. Am I allowed to do that or not?
Without insulting me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes, it's okay. Can
Go
I make,
ahead.
can I
Yeah,
make
go
my
for it.
case?
Go for it.
Go
Andrew.
Okay, so here's what actually happened,
Okay.
at least so that your audience knows exactly what happened.
Go ahead.
I didn't have any interest in this to begin with. This was a favor.
You told
Okay.
me. And to be honest, I'll back that up. You told me.
Yeah, I
The
have
first-
no. Okay, hang
In
on.
the first text, you
Hang,
did
hang
tell
on.
me.
Can I make my
Let me
case,
hear it.
please? Am I
Because
allowed
he's
to
gonna
do that?
manifest.
Isn't that typical, William? He won't let anyone talk. Like, the guy is just trying to talk. Let the man talk.
The demon that's molesting is going to manifest. Let him go bark.
I might. Yeah.
Go
So,
ahead, Andrew.
Go ahead,
so as long as I'm allowed to actually make
Andrew,
my
go
case.
ahead.
Yeah. So I'm just pulling up the text here. 1 second. So we'll make sure that there's no confusion. Here's what was actually said, which, by the way, generally speaking, bad form to release private DMs, but I mean, you can. It's just generally bad form.
Now, notice I
you
did
said
not show your
you
number.
said yes. Let me finish eating with my daughter. This was about a phone call.
Yeah.
And I said, just don't worry about it. Please don't give out my number either. I'd appreciate it. Have a good night. I have no dog in this fight. It's just become more of a pain in the ass, and I'm willing to deal with. I just don't have time to screw around with it. That could have been the entire end of this, by the way, the whole end of it, because I don't care about it. If this is some niche theological dispute between, by the way, earlier on my stream, I laid all of this out, said that I like Sam Shamoun, said that I was a big fan of his work.
I listened to that earlier when it was up. This is a true statement. I listened to this earlier. I can testify that he spoke highly of Sam, wasn't trying in any way to insult William, was saying, look, Jay Dyer reached out to me. I reached out to William. We've all got this going. I'm still waiting to hear back so we can get this finalized with William. He said, I don't understand what's taking so long. So he spoke, didn't trash talk, just said, look, he said, I really don't care. He says, and he kind of used some language like, I don't effing care, right? He says, I'm just doing this because I want to help out Jay and bring this because he says, I'll have a big audience, he said, be much bigger than these guys, right? And so he says, I want to do them a favor. I want to try and get this done. So he's trying to say, look, you know what? I really don't care. That's what he said, but I want to help you guys out, right? That's his pretty much almost exact words. And he didn't speak anything bad of Sam. Like, I'm sitting there going, does he not know who Sam is? Like, I'm sitting there going, what? Right? So what this guy says, he's telling the truth.
Especially his anti-Muslim work. No issues with him whatsoever.
Okay.
Never have had any issues with him whatsoever. I said there's a bunch of prima donnas who are involved in this. And because of that, I have very little incentive to care about it. Now,
I like you for that, Andrew.
Now, let me hang
But later, Sam completely becomes unhinged.
on. Let me finish here.
Go ahead, finish.
So we go through, right? Jay Dyer was live. I don't know if you knew this or not, but he
I
was
know.
live.
I found out right now. I didn't
Okay,
know.
he was live, while I was texting for the debate prompt so that we could get specifics on the debate prompt. That's what you requested. That's exactly what I did.
Yep.
He agreed to the debate prompt. After he agreed to the debate prompt, I said,
He agreed. Didn't run. Jay Dyer agreed.
yes, he agrees to that the post-Vatican II church contradicts the pre-Vatican II church, magistrate tradition. That was it. You agreed. You said we're 100% set up for this. I didn't think anything else of it.
They're set up, ready to go. What's the problem? It's not Jay Dyer. It's not Andrew. I wonder who could it be?
That was it. Now, the entire framing of this, that
Andrew,
Jay Dyer, hang on.
honest,
Let me finish.
Yes, you're not being honest.
Okay. I am being honest, but let me finish. The whole framing of this is being some kind of like Jay Dyer ran over to Andrew to try to bail him out. I've hosted thousands of debates on the Crucible. It started as a debate channel. Tons of theologians have come on and debated. I don't care what their denomination is. They're going to get a fair debate. And if they do care, I offered to have any Catholic that you wanted come in to co-moderate the debate. Happy to do it. Wouldn't bother me a bit.
I even heard that earlier. I actually heard Andrew when he was doing his live stream, assuming it's not up now anymore. I don't know what the details are on all that. But when I did watch it, he even said if there was any issues, he would bring up Timothy Gordon. He said, and if they didn't want him, he'd bring up anyone else they wanted as a fair moderator so they would feel good about it. So I can testify that Andrew said that.
Okay. From my perspective, I'm doing the favor because this takes my time, energy, and effort. Was not something I was expecting. Jay requested it. He likes to debate on the Crucible. I understand why. It gives him maximum reach. Happy to do the debate. Not happy to deal with prima donna nonsense. And so I would rather initially just be like, wash my hands of it, walk away from it. You guys wanted to do it. We got it all set up. I didn't think about it anymore. But the caricature of like Jay ran over and tried to get me to do A, B, and C, and D. I literally washed my hands of this almost immediately. You continued to pursue it. I was
So this is all true. He said this earlier. He's like, look, he really didn't care if it gets done or not. He's willing to do it. Jay wants to do it. Jay's ready to go. Apparently they agreed on it. Why isn't it getting done? Well, we know why. Because it's William who misrepresents things.
happy to do so.
So then let me tell you where I think you're being dishonest. You asked me to rewrite it out. I responded to you, and then the final message was me asking you what was agreed upon, and you never responded. So to me, that made me feel like, all right, this guy doesn't want to deal with it anymore. I'll let it go.
Wait, what do you mean?
But hold on, Andrew. The final
I'm just
message.
asking for clarification. What do you mean?
Come on, Andrew. I just showed the message. The final message was.
He never showed the message. Never. I could go to my messenger right now where William was supposed to have a debate with me over a year plus ago. It was on a certain channel. It was supposed to be all getting set up, had a date, had everything, and he ghosted me. I kept messaging him. He never responded back. I could show that if I had to. So I know flat out from personal experience, William lies about this kind of stuff. And he did the same thing with Anthony Rogers and others.
Was sent by myself to you.
Mm-hmm.
You never responded. You never confirmed. So no, Andrew, don't BS the audience. I'm not lying. I told the audience, all I said was that I messaged you last because people were saying that Jay said that I ran from debating in the Crucible. I simply said.
What does that have to do with me? That has nothing to do with me.
My friend, I never said it did.
Can I break it down?
I said the final message was sent by me, not me avoiding going on you, Andrew. And instead, you misinterpreted it, cursed me out.
What time?
I never once.
No, that's not what I cursed you out for. I cursed you out because you were
10:07,
on your
less than an
stream.
hour.
You were
Less
on
than
your
an hour later.
stream. You were on your stream talking smack. When did you
Talking the
send?
truth.
When did you send that last message?
10:07, not even an hour after you messaged me, and you read it.
Okay,
You read it, Andrew.
you mean that night?
Yeah, you read it.
Last night, I didn't read this message last night. Show me the timestamp.
Show me the timestamp. What's that movie, Jerry Maguire? Show me the money. Right? William, show us the timestamp.
Andrew, you know better. You just messaged
No,
me.
I don't know
insulting me.
better. That is not true. I did
how
not
can
read this message last night.
How can I show you the last one if the last one says "come up, Howard"? It says red because I responded to you.
No, the one that you're talking about, the according to sacred scripture and sacred tradition.
That's what he's saying.
Show us the timestamp.
Oh, the timestamp?
Yeah.
We'll just show it to him. Let's see.
What time?
We can see it on the screen. Yeah.
Hold on. How do I do it?
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to do it where it doesn't show up.
Hold on.
Now, before hold on, you're gonna have to put his name instead of his number showing. So you put Andrew.
Because I'm going to prove to you that this is not possible for me to have read it at that time because I was live streaming an invasion, sir.
Okay,
hold on.
That's that. I mean,
how do I show.
Oh, there.
So from that angle, doesn't show red. Let's see.
There it is. 10:07.
That's your scent, not the red.
Exactly. It doesn't say red. Doesn't say red.
Yeah,
Show
there's no
me
way.
the
There's
timestamp
no
for reading.
There's no way to show red.
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly. So what I'm saying to you is it's actually impossible for me to have seen it. I was live streaming last night when you sent that message.
So when you have the phone capability, it says red, it shows up. It shows up. So one of these guys is not telling the truth. I wonder who that could be.
Because you're live streaming, you can't look at a message on your phone. Come on, Andrew.
You said it was time-stamped that I had seen it last night.
It was. There's
then
no way to show
the
that.
timestamp I was seeing. It was seen last
Andrew.
night. It's not even possible. I was live streaming.
Andrew, you're better than this. You're smarter than
What?
this.
Dude,
you know,
I'm making a rational argument.
You know that the final message is sent is the final one that is shown as being read. I messaged you after that. There's no way to show that timestamp anymore, Andrew. You know better.
You
said
the audience. You said
what he's saying.
There was
the audience.
There was a stamp that I read. I read that message last night. That is factually not true.
Okay, guys, can we
I read it last night.
Guys,
the point is you never replied, Andrew.
Oh, yeah. And Andrew,
never replied.
Let me say something, please. All right.
I didn't even know there.
One thing. At the end of the day, Andrew, I have no reason to have any beef with you, Andrew. At the end of the day, I want no beef with you. I didn't threaten you. I simply said you wouldn't insult me like that in person. I never said.
No. The way that William did it earlier and the way that Sammy Buffet did it, they made it look like, ooh, if you did that in person, ooh, there's going to be a smackdown. Anybody knows with any half brain out there knows exactly what William and Sam were trying to say earlier. Don't let that get away. And if you do something and you want to prove something, you screenshot something. I've done it many times before. You screen something to show something as evidence proof. If what William had could prove it, he'd do it. He can't prove it.
Said I'm going to go beat you up, Andrew. Come on. I would never do that.
So if I threatened, if I insulted you like that in person, would you beat me up?
We could box for charity. I wouldn't.
You're going to beat. Well, no, I'm asking you. Would you beat me up then?
No.
No. So then, what is the incentive for me not to talk smack?
Andrew,
if I
just saying, right?
What do you want me to say?
Andrew's right. What's the whole point? What's the point of threatening me? What's the whole point?
What do you want me to say?
It's just like it's an absurd position, right? Like, of course, say something.
What do you want me to say in the air, man? We can box for charity, brother.
Andrew, if I cuss you out and your wife in front of your face, would you make a move on me?
Yeah.
Good. Then make sure you have your hospital bill ready to be paid up.
You're going to say mean things?
No. I didn't say. I said if I cussed you out and your wife, would you make a move on me? That means now it's self-defense.
You're cussing my wife? You mean you're cussing my wife out?
Stop being tough. Stop being a tough guy. Shut your mouth, dude. Get to the point.
What are you going to do about it, Sam?
Debate, yes or no?
Yeah, he'll do it right now.
Oh, right now.
He'll do it right now.
Wait a second.
On the topics on papal infallibility, papacy.
Here's the topics which were agreed to. It was he agrees
topics that were agreed to
that the post-Vatican II church contradicts the pre-Vatican II church magistrate and tradition.
Why he's a dog? I told you this guy's a dog.
But he agreed to that, sir.
No,
I offered you papal supremacy. The final message I sent to Andrew was asking Andrew, this is what he wants and agrees to. I asked Andrew, Andrew never responded to me. He
No,
never responded.
listen,
Now, Andrew,
this was
can you-
settled. What do you mean? I'll
so
read it.
Andrew, Andrew,
He did say this earlier. He did say it was settled. So this is new information that William is now claiming.
I'll-
can you be
Yeah,
honest?
Go ahead. Yeah, I'll be honest.
Did you read that message today?
The last one that you sent? No.
Yeah. Oh, you never read it.
Yeah, I only
You
read
never
it.
read it.
I only read it when I tuned into your stream. I was trying to call you. I
Wow,
was,
how convenient.
I was trying, literally, hang on. I called him live on stream. I was trying to call you. Then I saw there was a message there. But as far as I was concerned, this was
call me if
done.
I'm on the air. Why would you call me if I'm on the air?
Well, I've sent you text messages first.
Well, but you could come into the stream and ask to join the way you did.
I
So he sent him text message. What happened to that?
don't know that. What were my text messages asking?
And I sent you the message. Didn't I?
How do I connect to the
Andrew.
stream?
Look, Andrew.
That's what the text message.
Oh, funny. So he saw it, recognizing when he was doing the live stream, recognized William was doing a live stream, texted William, how do I get in touch with you? William gives him the way to do it to get onto his stream. And William has a problem with that?
That's what I just said.
Nobody wants beef with you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Do
Nobody
you
wants
take
beef
some
with
of
you, brother.
Jay Dyer's, what do they call it, chalk?
Chalk.
Because it seems like you're like very alpha, where he's beta. Okay, are we going to get the debates underway? Stop barking.
Yeah. So anyway, so here's what the debate was supposed to be. So this was negotiated. Jay Dyer's live stream. You can watch it. We were negotiating this while Jay was
Buddy,
live.
I want more than one debate. I don't want just one debate. I want more than one.
Okay,
And I
that's
wanna
good.
see-
But
and I
this,
want
Oh, so this was negotiated. Now he wants another one. So he's changing again the rules.
the thesis to
okay,
be
that's
laid out.
fine. But I'm just
So,
telling
but
you
you're going
that
to have
this,
to respond to my messages.
yeah, but
you're
this
gonna
was
have
the
to respond to
one. This was the one that you
This
agreed
guy's
to.
wasting your time, man.
This is the one that was agreed to. Why aren't we doing that one?
As far as I knew, this is
Oh,
what
I
you
agreed
agreed
to
to.
it. Really?
Yeah.
I asked you last. I said, "Is this what he wants and agrees to?" So that means that I agree to it, right? Without laying out a thesis, I agree to it, right?
As you're
You did
puffing,
lay out a thesis.
as you're puffing your magic dragon,
yeah.
dragon, show us the text that he agreed to it. Show it to us. We want to see it. Put him full screen.
Yeah. Can I read? I'll just read
No,
them if you
put him
guys
full
want.
screen. Let's see it. Put him full screen.
How do I
As
put
you're
one
puffing
full-
the magic dragon.
How do I put
You
one
mean
full-
a cigarette's not the Magic Dragon? That's a weed reference, Sam.
Oh no, you don't smoke weed. No, you. Oh, so
No,
you
I
mean
don't smoke weed.
naturally. Okay, now put him up. Put him up so he can.
Is,
Sam just got busted right there. That's hilarious.
is,
a
that,
whole other
is that a dunk that I
But-
smoke cigarettes? We
put
smoke
the
cigarettes.
text
Like,
up,
what are you
man.
talking
Do
about?
I have to remove everybody to put him full screen?
So Sam's insulting Andrew for his smoking cigarettes. Okay, fair enough. Whatever, right? Sam has a horrible. He talks all the time about how he's got issues with food and lust, and he's attacking this guy for smoking cigarettes. Wow.
Yeah, you can put him up, brother. I don't know. I mean, you got to figure it out. Just put him up. You got to do it.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
remove
keep
us.
puffing, man. You suck pretty good. So show.
Finally, silence from Sam. It's like, that'd be like one of the best moments ever.
Is it just me? Full screen?
Yeah, man, come on. Show
What
where I agree
am
to
I
that.
doing here?
Show the final message. Does the final message say that I agree to that? Rather than
can't-
me asking. Oh,
Yeah. I'll do. Well, hang on.
Oh, okay.
Can you calm down here for a second? I will put this up. I will put this up.
Cucumber, brother.
Okay, I'm trying to explain. I'll put these messages up if you want it like full screen up, but I don't know how to hide your phone number from the top. So I'd rather
Well, why
not
don't you
do
put
that.
my name, man? Why don't you just save my name?
For what? For what?
Andrew, I think you're a real brainiac, brother. I think you have an insanely high IQ, man. You're a real brainiac, man. This. I don't know what to say to you, man. I don't know.
Tell
what
him
to
how
say,
to do it, William.
Can we read the messages though?
William, let me tell him how to do it. William, you ready? Hey,
Go ahead.
Andrew, you know it says create contact. I know in your world it's purple. The
He
sky.
doesn't want to. He doesn't want to create a contact with me.
Well,
He can't
create.
stand me.
Well, then sucks
Can't
being you.
stand me.
Yeah, I don't care about you guys. I just want to read the messages.
Oh, we're in love with you. We're about to.
Oh,
burn
Andrew,
you. Let's do a picture.
we want to become buddies with you, right? We really
Hey,
want to
William,
become buddies with
Can
you.
you send this guy?
Well, here's the thing. So correct me if I'm wrong, guys listening. So if Andrew sent these messages to him, he doesn't want to do create contact, otherwise he's going to show a phone number, right? I get that. couldn't William just show on his side since he received the text? He could just show it to prove what he's saying is right and refute Andrew, but he won't do that, right? And Sam's got the gall to claim he knows something about technology when he's probably one of the most idiotic people on the internet when it comes to technology. Like, this is laughable.
Get out of here, brother.
Yeah.
So anyway, do you want to go through the
I
messages?
don't take you seriously at all.
You don't
So he keeps asking to read the message. William won't let him.
want to go through the messages?
Andrew, let me ask you this. Can you be honest? I want to
Yes.
ask you honestly.
Okay.
Is your behavior this way because you, and be honest, I could be wrong, you have such disdain for Catholicism? Is this why you behave this way?
Disdain for Catholicism. I heard him earlier say that a high percentage of the people come to his channel are Orthodox, Roman Catholics, and Protestant. And he says he has a lot of respect for Roman Catholics in general. So now, again, this slander once again from William. But listen, let's see what Andrew says.
I think half my chat's Catholic.
That's not what I asked you. I've got plenty of Orthodox here and plenty of Protestant, but I'm Catholic. Let me ask you one more time.
So you think that if I was anti-Catholic,
I never said
I would
that.
have
I'm
half
asking
my
you.
chat be Catholic?
Exactly. So William thinks because he got all those people that come to his channel Protestant that he's not anti-Protestant. William's very anti-Protestant. He slanders and attacks people, not as much as Sam, but yet he does. Again, these guys are just horrible.
I am asking you.
William,
Come on,
he's
man.
killing your time.
If these people support you, you're not going to get rid of them. Let me ask you one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you behave this way because you're anti-Catholic, Andrew?
I'm not anti-Catholic.
Okay, let me ask you one other thing, Andrew.
Okay.
You brag about your numbers. I offered Jay to debate on a channel that pulverizes your numbers in size.
What's the channel called?
Pulverizes, pints for the Aquinas.
No, I
It's
definitely
over 3
beat
times your size. No, you
Nope.
do not beat Fred.
on
No,
live
you do not.
viewers. On live viewers, I
not in
genuinely-
debates,
listen,
you know.
on,
Not
yes,
debates.
yes, in
And on
debates.
subs.
On a normal debate that I run,
Maybe political.
10,000 plus live.
Maybe political.
Yes,
Hey, William, would you do it on Fresh and Fit?
Yeah.
All right, Andrew, you can go and suck lemons. We'll do it on Fresh and Fit.
yeah, that's fine. I'll call.
Yeah. Get him out of here.
So they kick him out of here. So now they're bragging about Fresh and Fit, Pints with Aquinas with Matt guy over there. I think his last name is Fraud. I think that's the last name. What is his last name, huh? Andrew's got big views. But again, like he's trying to do the right thing, it looks like. But William and Sam are just absolute idiots. I think at some point he comes back on, and let me just listen a little bit longer and let's see what they say.
All right, that's it. That's it, brother. Brother,
Oh,
I
man.
got your back, Holmes.
I know you do, brother. I know
No,
you do.
brother.
You're the man.
Now, if I get jumped and get beat up, I'm gonna blame you, man.
By Andrew?
No, not him. The guy. I'm more scared of his wife beating me up.
By Andrew?
No, no. What it is
You ain't
because
jumping anybody?
no, you and me, we're hurting because we're succumbing to food addiction,
Oh,
and I
my
got to
goodness,
start
man.
myself tomorrow.
Oh,
But I love
my
you, brother. He just wasted 40 minutes of your life.
I'm
Didn't I tell
sorry.
you the guy's a scum? Didn't I tell you that Andrew is an arrogant prick? I told you.
I called it. I knew he
You
would
did.
it was a
You
waste
told
of
me
time.
not to do it.
I said, I promise you, this is a ploy to waste time.
But Eastern Orthodox, you need to now disown gay Dyer.
I don't know much about this guy, Divine Mercy Apologetics, but he's a buffoon as well. He jumps on the bandwagon with these guys as well. What's up with the mask? What's up with the mask? Is it COVID? I don't know. But like, this is just plain bad. This is plain bad. Like, these guys totally misrepresented, did not let Andrew have a fair shake. He didn't come in with any kind of antagonism at all. And they just pretty much insulted him left and right. William couldn't provide the actual evidence of what he claimed. And if Andrew wasn't able to figure out, but he didn't want to show his phone number privately, which I get that, but he wasn't allowed to actually read the comments properly. Well, William could have easily put his phone up and showed what he had on his side to demonstrate the proof. He didn't do that as well, right? What a bunch of buffoons.
Oh, my goodness.
And you know, Queer Dyer. You see the drama he caused for you guys? Eastern Orthodox. Be zealous for your church. I'm saying this as someone who loves you and your church, and I do love your church. I'm not saying it to tickle your ears. If this is the kind of scum that claim to be Orthodox, disassociate yourself from these scum lowlives. You don't want an Andrew Wilson, this filthy lowlife, who still thinks he's a teenager, hanging on the street corner, sucking, right, representing you. You don't want gay Dyer with Alex Jones and his conspiracy theories representing you.
And here's the crazy thing, brother.
Eastern Orthodox Church. Brethren, be zealous for the Eastern Orthodox Church. Yeah. Love your church. Do not associate with these dogs. They're scum. Look what fag Dyer did.
These guys are horrible. All right. Now, I will say this, that at some point, it looks like he came back on. I'm pretty sure he came back on at some point, and it got really, really bad. And it was, so over here, I want to just see what it is for a second. And let's just see if it's really bad language. Yeah, so he comes back on. He comes back on, and immediately they start attacking him again with very, 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 very bad language, like really bad language. Let's just play a little bit and let's see what happens. And I may just clip some of this out because it might be too bad. Let's see.
I'm done, brothers. So if that's it, I'm out of here. If you're done too, then we're just gonna
take a few. We'll go for another. I don't know if you
want. So a good probably half hour, so 40 minutes went by, and then it looked like Andrew tried to come back up and still try to have a conversation.
Want to stay? You can leave, brother. We'll go another 15.
Brother,
you guys good for another 15 minutes?
Brother, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna eat my last cheat meal so I can starve myself tomorrow. I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal and cry myself to sleep.
Oh man!
All right. I love you.
Cereal, Sam. Look at that! Look!
Cornflakes,
Sam. You can't go. Andrew's here. He wants to join in the fun. He wants to be a brother with us.
Andrew, please no. Please.
All right. So he comes back. It gets really bad. Let's listen to a little bit.
With Andrew. We're good with you, Andrew. Oh, look at that. Andrew's got hair.
Your hair is good. Please. I'm not in the mood to argue anymore, Andrew.
You know what?
Nice to meet you, Andrew.
His hair doesn't even look good, man. He's talking about having hair and us not having hair.
I have hair too, but mine's from Turkey.
Any more shots?
Hair doesn't even look good, man. Looks like he's got a wig on, man.
Hair doesn't even look good. Look like he got a wig on. Guy comes back. Look like he's trying to have a conversation. They're insulting him. Listen to what Andrew says. It's absolutely hilarious.
I have hair, but mine's from Turkey.
Andrew, how old are you, brother?
When's the last time you guys were able to do that?
Now, I'm not going to play the rest because Andrew might have took down his video because he was live streaming as well, and he went on their channel. So this is on their channel. And for the sake of it, I'm not going to play what took place after this. But there's some language that goes back between Sam, just downright insulting Andrew and his wife. And then Andrew does respond back. Okay, I won't lie. And he got probably too nasty, and he probably recognized that as well. He might be clipping that out. Who knows? But this got really bad. And like I said earlier, when I was first watching this, I wanted to see, because I've listened once in a while to the Crucible to check it out. And I noticed that his stream had something to do with Jay Dyer, William Albrecht, and Sam Shamoun. So I wanted to hear it myself, see what's going on. So I found the spot where he was talking about him earlier on, and he spoke very highly of Sam Shamoun. He talked about how he knows Jay Dyer. Jay Dyer reached out to him. The Crucible gets good audience, especially with live debates. So he says, let's bring it over here. He's going to give him a good platform. He said earlier on that William agreed. Jay agreed. He said, I don't understand what the big beef is about. What's the holdup? He basically said, what's up with these prima donnas? I don't get it. And so he was just being quite frank. He says, you know what? I don't effing care if this doesn't even happen, right? That's what he said, right? So then William is doing a live stream, and they're trash talking Jay, they're trash talking Andrew, and then he joins to try to have a conversation, which you guys saw, and this William completely flat out just lies, right? And so they're going to spin this, and unless Andrew reaches out to me and doesn't want this to be seen, I wanted to put this up there so that people see how bad William and Sam truly are. Like this is atrocious. This is absolutely insanity. And for the sake of it, again, like if you want to see the additional version of what took place, you can go check it out over there yourself. I'm not going to play that on my channel because it's absolutely just really bad. But this demonstrates again how William lies, manipulates, changes things, slanders people, misrepresents people, as well as Sam. Bottom line is, Andrew, who is agreed with both the guys, they both agreed to do the debate, but now it's William who's backing out, William who's running, William who's changing information. They both agreed, had a topic. Andrew's like, what's going on? Why isn't this getting done? Let's get this going right now. And it's William, as we always know, he is truly the running man, but not the good version like Arnold Schwarzenegger. So what do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I just wanted to put this out there so that people could see, once again, the lies and slander of William and Sam. Share your thoughts. Let me know. Yeah, wild stuff, man. Thank you guys for being here. May you know Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior. May you trust in him solely upon the cross, resurrection. Trust in him by faith. He's the Son of God, the Savior, the Messiah. And that if you put your complete trust in him, the one as the Bible teaches, our Savior, our Lord, the only way, not some church, religious institution, works or sacraments, they won't save you. It's in trust in Jesus Christ alone. Amen. Lord bless you. Please like this video, share it, subscribe, help support the ministry if you're able. Thank you very much. Lord bless you. Have a great day.